Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? This is your boy Isaac,
And this is your boy Bryce.
and we are brothers on tennis. And guess what, folks? We decided we come at you today with some kind of a fun activity. This is something that you can play indoors. Of course, Bryce and I are respecting the whole, stay at home and 6 feet distance, all that fun stuff. We are playing by the rules, but we figured this would be a nice, fun time to play a game, and hopefully you all can play a part in it. Hey, Bryce, what do you think we're going to do for the folks today?
Well, we're playing a game today called Rapid Fire, and you probably have seen this played in a variety of different ways on different shows. But basically what we're going to do is I have a list of 20 questions for Isaac, and Isaac has a list of 20 questions for me. We have not shared what those questions are, so there's no editing or pre-planning with this at all. And we're going to have 2 rounds. So the first round, the first 10 questions are going to all be tennis related. The second 10 will be what we call the miscellaneous category. And these questions can come from anywhere. They don't have to be related to tennis at all. So hopefully it'll be a fun thing for Isaac and I. Hopefully you listeners will learn a little something more about Isaac and I. But it sounds like a good thing to do tonight for me.
Absolutely. And you know what we can also do, Bryce? We can post some of these questions out there and have some of our listeners even reply and put some of their answers out there just to compare and contrast with the two of us.
Oh, that'll be good. I may put that out on Instagram and Facebook tomorrow.
Yeah. Let's see what the folks are about. We learn a little bit more about the audience.
Right. But before we get to the game, we do want to stay true to what we promised, and although we're trying to provide you guys some, I guess you just call it plain old good, simple entertainment while we have this whole stay-at-home thing going on. And while we'll be bringing you episodes, and like we said, some of them will be shorter in nature, some of them may be a little longer, it's just an opportunity for you to have something to listen to while you may be doing the right thing and staying in your home. But at the same time, we want to make sure that we keep you up to date with any of the happenings going on the men's and the women's tours. And the latest news that we heard today is that the International Olympic Committee did select the dates for the Olympics for next year in 2021, and the Olympics are scheduled to start on the 23rd. So what that means is that basically it's going to start the same week that it would have started this year. Isaac, my thoughts are, that makes a whole lot of sense. All the sports have, experience now planning for that time period for 2020. They can just kind of reapply that for 2021.
Exactly. So it should make it a lot easier. Hopefully, folks, can like you said, just reapply since it's the same window. They can hopefully adjust things accordingly to be able to fit very nicely in that window. So I'm very happy to hear that they've decided on those dates. And hopefully we can stay firm to that and just look forward to it and do the proper planning. So it's good stuff, man.
And one interesting point, someone mentioned today that because of us moving the Summer Olympics to the summer of 2021, that means once the Olympics are done, the Winter Olympics will be starting 6 months later.
Wow.
So that's they said that the Summer and Winter Olympics haven't been that close together since the one year, I forgot when it was back in the day, when they had the Summer and the Winter Olympics in the same year.
Ah, okay. Huh?
So
interesting.
That's our update for today. So hopefully by the end of this week, we will hear from the All England Lawn Tennis Association on what they have decided for Wimbledon 2020.
Excellent, sir. Thank you. Good update, Bryce.
Right. You're welcome. So, you ready to play?
I am ready, dude. Yeah, because you got me kind of terrified on some of these questions you might be asking me. So
it's all good.
See. Yeah, I'm ready though. Yes.
Okay, so who do you want to? Okay, so I'll go first then.
Okay.
So, so these are my 10 questions for you, Isaac, that are tennis related.
Okay.
Number one, name a player that you will never root against.
Roger Federer.
Okay. Number two, who is your favorite tennis commentator?
Oh, oh God. My favorite tennis commentator. You're gonna laugh, but I'm gonna honestly say I like Paul Anacone. I like him, man.
Okay.
He's quirky, man. He's quirky.
He
like
is
Paul.
quirky. He is quirky.
I like him. Yeah, yeah.
All right. Number three, who is the best player to have never won a slam title?
Oh, that would be, in my opinion, oh God, what's his name?
Oh, he sounds very memorable.
Oh, no, and he is. I just, for some reason, Juan Carlos Ferrero was coming to mind. And that's not David Ferrer. David Ferrer, most definitely.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
David Ferrer. That's right.
Okay. Number four. Who is, now this can be from current players or for retired players as well. Mm-hmm. Who is your dream mixed doubles team?
So would it be just like back in like everybody in their prime?
Everybody in their prime, right?
I'm gonna say Venus and Roger.
Oh wow! Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roger on the forehand side, Venus on the backhand side. Okay, I got it. I got it. All right. So, in the history of tennis, what has been your favorite rivalry? And it could be either men or women.
Oh, man, that's a tough one. I instantly, of course, go to Roger Rafa. But I'm going to be honest with you. If I really think about it, I enjoyed the Pete Andre battles. I would honestly say that I actually enjoyed those battles just a little bit more than Roger Rafa. I don't know why. I guess because I was so invested in Andre. And not to say that I'm not as invested in Roger, but I kind of like Rafa, so it's not as
it's not as much angst as there was between
Pete and Andre.
Like I was saying on our last episode, with that rivalry, you were either in one camp or the other.
Exactly.
You usually didn't have too many people. Like nowadays, you have a bunch of people that love Rafa and Roger.
Exactly. Me being one of them. It's just I love Roger and I like Rafa.
Right. That's a good one. Pete and Andre. I like that. I like that. Okay. What player, once again, either retired or current, would you love to have lunch with?
Honestly, it would have to be Arthur Ashe.
Oh, very nice.
It would have to be. Just... Bryce, I mean, I just think about, what, just our history and what our people went through and to just be able to talk with him and understand just how he was able to be, such a gentleman and so eloquent during times where I know it had to have been just absolute chaos and just people hating and I personally couldn't imagine it. I know my mental state. I don't know that I could have done it. Right. But I am just always curious about those that kind of paved the way before us and how they were just able to get through it. So, yeah, it would definitely be Arthur Ashe.
Great answer, my man. Great answer. Number 7. What is your favorite tennis tournament of the year?
U.S. Open.
Okay.
I love the U.S. Open, man. New York is just crazy. It's bonkers, man. And I just enjoy the chaos. I like the fact that I don't live there, but you can kind of visit the chaos and leave. Even though California has its own version of chaos, but it's definitely different than New York.
It is. It is. And I'm with you. You know how much I love Manhattan. So
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So, yeah, I'd say the U.S. Open for sure.
Okay. Number 8. Should the year-ending championships rotate surfaces?
Yes, I believe it should. I do think that there are certain players that do better on different surfaces. So I just think that it would bring a bit more variety towards the end of the year. I mean, it's funny because you've of course got a potential rotating top eight. I mean, there could always be a different top eight every year, so it could vary in that sense. But yeah, for me, I wouldn't mind seeing the surfaces change up. It might give some people more motivation certain years. If it's on clay, that they tighten their game up and get into the top eight, so they can do some things, style out for the end of the year.
Right. And it would be interesting in terms of what would be the likelihood of people. It's already tough to repeat winning that anyway, but
Right.
to repeat winning that in the surface changed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it definitely would bring more, oomph to it, if you will. If you were able to back or have a multiple titles, it'd be like, oh, okay, well, you're able to win on multiple services, so that's pretty awesome.
Right. So, okay, moving on. Number 9.
Okay. Yep.
Who is your dream Brothers on Tennis interview?
Well, it would have to be Roger Federer.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't mind doing what. I guess you know what. Let me actually step back. You know what? I think my dream interview actually, and while it seems like it would be obvious which one, I'm actually picking Venus. I would like to interview Venus Williams,
Right.
because I think that Venus would be able to kind of give us just more of that insight into, when she came into the game. And again, kind of back on that whole Arthur Ashe piece, just sort of the struggles that she went through. Because to me, I feel like Venus was there to kind of pave the way for Serena, so she may not have gone through as many struggles as Serena. I mean, we remember the Spurlea bump and all that other good stuff.
Yeah.
I would want to ask her just about little things like that. And yeah, so I honestly, I think it would be Venus. Yeah.
All right. Okay. I like that answer. I just like to be in the room on the interview.
All right.
But anyway, so number 10, the last one. If you could have a private tennis lesson from any player, retired or current, who would that be?
Oh, good Lord. I'd have to say Andre.
Right. Yeah.
I'd really want him to show me how he's able to work that backhand. I love that backhand, man.
I know how you feel.
I really do. Yeah, I think it might have to be Andre. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's pretty good, Isaac. I liked a lot of your answers.
See, I like your questions. See, my questions are not as good as yours whatsoever. So I feel like I'm gonna be jipping you on the way my questions were at what I came up with.
It's all good. This is the first time we're doing it, so we're kind of feeling our way through this.
Yeah, so I'm apologize to you and to the audience all up front, because I didn't go. There were a couple of them that are the same, but yeah, I like the questions you asked. So okay, I'm gonna flip it around on you and ask you my tennis questions.
Okay.
First question for you is, what is your favorite tennis shot?
In my game, or to watch somebody else hit?
In your game.
In my game, my serve.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's just the one shot in my game that I feel like I really don't think about.
Gotcha.
I just hit it.
That's great.
I just hit it. Every other shot, even, and Isaac, we know each other's games. Even with my slice backhand, that's probably would be the next one on the list. But even with that, depending on the type of shot I'm hitting, I have to kind of rotate my grip differently, and sometimes I don't always remember that. With my serve, there's just the only thing I ever think about with my serve is, where I want to hit it and what kind of spin I want to try to put on it. But like in terms of the mechanics of what I do, no, I have to go to serve. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Okay,
That's
I'm
a good
with
one.
you there. That's okay, very good. See, mine were more literal questions. So I have here, which do you prefer? Again, you as a player,
Okay.
baseline or volleys?
you know how you know how they say, that saying, the grass is always greener.
Right, right.
Okay. I think honestly, I am best as a player when I'm aggressive and I play the net.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to be a baseliner. so,
You are funny. I want both.
so so if you're asking, my best, the best way I should play, it would be the net.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, you're a beast at the net, so I would have to give you a thumbs up on that answer.
Thank
Very
you,
good,
sir. Thank you.
Very good. So, similar question that you asked me: favorite tournament and why?
Favorite tournament? Gosh, I hate that I'm gonna give the same answer. It's the U.S. Open, and I've always felt like the hard court surfaces usually are the most balanced and equal surfaces for all types of play. And then I like that it's in the States, and even living in California, the times it comes on TV and everything, if I'm not in New York, it works well with whatever my schedule is. I like the coverage. Yeah, I'm a big fan of all the Grand Slams, but the U.S. Open is probably the one I have to give the nod to.
Nice. Yep, see, we're both right there. There
Right.
you go. All right, now this is going to be a fun one because you cannot choose a male or female. Who is your favorite player
Of all time.
of all time?
Oh, you got to combine the men and the women.
Uh-huh. Yup.
Ah, it's so clear for me if I can pick one of each. Okay, I'm gonna go with Roger Federer,
Okay.
and the reason I was going between him and Martina Navratilova,
I figured.
and
Yep.
and the way I made the decision is I thought the question was who was my favorite, not who I thought was the greatest.
Right.
And so yeah, that's how I ended up going with Roger.
All right. That's a good answer, sir. I figured that one would be a fun one since you can't pick both the male or the female. So we'll we'll try and get that one going right there. So good answer. Very good answer. Another literal question: tennis balls, Wilson or Penn?
Oh, you know the answer to this. Wilson all day long.
All day.
Those
Yeah,
those pins be fluffy and flat by the end of the third game. I'm sorry, Penn. I don't mean to put you on blast like that, but
right, Penn's like, man, come on, man, you're messing up my.
I need to tighten up your production lines.
Right.
Wilson all day.
Good one. I'm with you on that one. All right. Favorite string.
Favorite string. Right. Oh, that is so crazy that you asked me that. Because I was I wasn't thinking about that question earlier, but
Okay.
I had seen a picture, and that's actually, I know what it is. I mean, I just can't. I can't call the name of it. What I'm trying to do real quick is just look, because I took a picture of it fairly recently.
Okay.
I was trying to look and see if I saw it on here, but it's in a gold package, and it's yellow, and it starts with an L.
Luxilon?
Yes, there you go. Thank you.
Yo, there you go. I got your back, brother.
Yeah, the Luxilon Soft, and I string my rackets at 52 pounds.
Nice, nice. That's also a question I had in there was your racket tension. So you beat me to a question. Now I got to figure out another question.
Okay.
I like that though. Very good. So Lux Salon, and you said 58 tension?
52.
52. Oh, you string your racket loose.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, my man.
Okay. Getting kind of old. Need some help on that power.
I know that's right. All right, my friend. Coming back at you, this was one that we had similar. Favorite commentator?
Okay. Okay. I'm going with Martina Navratilova. And the reason being is because she is the one for me that I can just always listen to.
Gotcha.
I mean, I really listen to every word that she says. Of course, you know, Chanda is in my heart. Love Chanda Rubin, but if I had a match to watch and you say you can have one commentator for it, I would pick Martina.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good pick. That is a very good pick, in fact. All right. Let's see, where am I?
Because she knows what she's talking about.
Yeah, she's been there, right? She's been there, done that. Yes, sir. So, just in general, when you are playing tennis and when you're rallying, do you prefer to hit with a ball machine or with an actual person?
With a person.
Gotcha. And what do you feel? What do you feel that you get out of hitting with a person more so than a ball machine?
To see how they react to different spins.
Okay.
Because as you know, I hit with a lot of different spins, and with a ball machine, I don't get to see how my opponent would react to that spin.
Gotcha. Yeah. Nope, that makes sense. All right, and of course, the last one, favorite mixed doubles. So similar question that you had, mixed doubles. Who's your pairing?
Martina Navratilova and John McEnroe.
That's pretty much what I figured.
Yeah, no question at all. I hated that we never got a chance to see that.
Yeah, so did Johnny Mac.
No.
Oh, no. That was him and Steffi. I'm sorry. I'm wrong.
Oh, yeah, they were going to play, right.
Yeah,
right.
That's right. My bad. No, so that's right. So Martina and John never were slated to play together at all?
Not that I know of. Unless it happened and I'm not aware of it, no.
Interesting. Okay.
They've said, the best women's doubles team is Martina Navratilova and whoever, and they said the best men's doubles team is John McEnroe and whoever. So right. I figure put those two together, and you got the best team.
There you go. All right, Bryce. Well, I think I hit my 10.
Okay.
I think that was the 10.
Yeah, that was good. That worked out.
I still feel like mine were a bit inferior to yours, but thank you.
No, that's all good. I like to talk. So, here we're going to go to our miscellaneous round now. So, as a reminder, these are 10 questions that do not have to be tennis related. They can be, but they don't have to be. So, Isaac, I'll go ahead and start here with number 1 for you, and that is, what is your favorite TV sitcom?
Ooh. You mean like right now, right?
Of all time.
A sitcom of all time?
Yes.
Oh my God. It probably would be Good Times.
I'm with you on that.
Good Time or the Jeffersons, one of them two. I got to put one of those two. Yeah, Good Times or the Jeffersons for sure.
Okay. I feel you on Good Times. That would have been my number 1 too.
Yes, sir.
All right, good one. Number 2. What food will you absolutely not eat?
Because fat kid love cake. Anything. Ain't much I ain't gonna turn down. Let me tell you. It's the truth. I am not a big fan of olives. olives. I just, for whatever reason, yeah, I'm not a big fan of olives. I don't really like the taste. Yeah, it's just, no. I would say either, yeah, olives or Brussels sprouts. Those two, no.
Okay.
Pretty much anything else, though, I eat.
I let you say that. I was gonna throw it out there, and then I was like, nah, that's gonna somebody gonna be like, oh, Bryce is just savage.
He's clouding. No, that's the truth, folks. Isaac I don't miss too many meals.
That's hilarious. Okay, number 3.
Okay. Yes.
Number 3. What is your favorite genre of music?
Oh gosh, and I actually have that one for you too. It is gospel.
Okay, got it.
Gospel music.
All right.
At the end of the day, that's the one that I turn to probably just instinctively. So, yep.
Okay, all right. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4. What is your favorite flavor of Popcornopolis? So was that like a mean fat question? I don't know.
Oh, folks, if you only knew the history behind that question. I should own stock in Popcornopolis.
Yes.
Let me just be clear.
Yes.
It's my favorite dessert. I love all of their popcorn. Shout out to you. So my favorite would be almond toffee because it is like crack. It is just it's so good, it's so good. Oh my God,
that's hilarious.
That's an awesome question, Bryce. Thank you for asking that. Now I'm gonna have to go order some. Damn it.
You are. That is your stuff. I have never seen you get so happy over something like some Popcornopolis.
That's my stuff. That's my crack.
All right. Number 5.
Yes.
What foreign country would you like to visit that you've never been to before?
Well, I want to go to Wimbledon, so London.
Okay.
London, England. Yeah.
All right.
I want to make it because we've been to Australia, so did the Australian Open. So yeah, I want to go check out Wimbledon. So
okay.
That's me.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Number 6. Who is your favorite Clark sister?
Oh gosh, I guess I'd have to say Karen Clark Sheard.
Right.
Karen is just a beast. I mean, just and y'all, I'm not saying that in any negative. It's like, how you just gonna call her a beast? But no, I mean it in a literal sense. Not literal, but her vocal abilities are just. They're pretty insane. I mean, all of the Clark sisters are insane. So if y'all don't know who we're talking about, then I might have to question why you're listening to this podcast. And if you have not listened to the Clark sisters, here is your homework assignment. You need to go ahead and get out there, Tidal, whatever music service you use, and you just listen to the Clark sisters return. Because I'm trying to tell you, listen. So, okay, sorry to go all off on that, Bryce, but yes, I would say Karen Clark Sheard is my favorite Clark sister.
That was funny. I listen to I hear keyboards clicking right now.
Man, y'all better know. Listen, Bryce, go and speak on it. Go on, no. Shoot, you go on ahead.
You know what? During this stay-at-home thing that we've got going on, we're gonna do an episode on the Clark sisters.
We have to.
We do. Yeah. So we'll bring them up then.
All right. There we go.
Okay. So number 7.
Yes.
Songland, American Idol, The Voice, or Masked Singer.
Ooh. Just favorite of those shows.
Yep.
Which one would I prefer to watch the most?
Yep. Three of them going to be canceled. Which one? Put it to you like that.
Oh man.
Which one you saving?
That's so tough. Which one? Okay, now because you put it that way, I'm gonna say I'd have to say The Voice. Because then at least I'm getting some new singers and some new voices. The Masked Singer by far is the most intriguing of all of them, just because you're just like, who in the hell is behind this
Right.
behind this costume singing? So I love it from that aspect. But yeah, if it's three of them are getting canceled, one you would save. I would save The Voice simply because I think the Voice just has an amazing level of talent that goes through there. For some reason, that doesn't translate into careers, though, for whatever reason, because American Idol has had, Carrie Underwood and Kelly Clarkson and Ruben Studdard and Fantasia, and, so it
Jennifer
seems like
Hudson.
Oh yes, oh my goodness! Did I? The most popular of all of them.
She did a little something. She did a little
She's
something.
working on her EGOT shoot. I mean, it's like, good Lord. So yeah, American Idol has definitely churned out some great talent, but I think overall The Voice to me has the better overall talent that comes through there. So yeah, I would say The Voice.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Number 8. Who is the person you'd most like to meet?
Ooh. It's only one?
Yep.
Okay. Living?
Yeah, let's make it living so we make it
Okay.
realistic.
Okay, if it's living, it would be Barack Obama.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, I want to meet the president. I can only imagine just his 8 years, the things that he faced and had to deal with, and regardless of how you feel about him, I just would want to know, just some of the struggles that he dealt with, while trying to lead this great country. So yeah, it'd be Barack.
And I'm going to assume something. When you asked me the question, only one person, I actually was getting ready to say to you, well, if you need to, you can include their spouse. And
Yeah,
I have
that
a
would be
feeling
great.
if I said that, you would have said the Obamas.
That's exactly right, because that's exactly where I was going. I want to meet Michelle too, because I mean, yeah, man, Michelle Obama is just, man, come on, man, that's the power couple right there. I just think that the two of them are awesome, and it just not enough can be said or stated as to how just beautiful they are as people and what they tried to do for the country. Again, however you think about them, right, wrong, or indifferent, I always felt as though they tried to do what was best for this country, this great country, and to me, they did it with poise. They did it with just elegance and just intellect. So anyway, yep, those would be the two. Mm-hmm.
I think that was nicely said. Yep.
Thank you, brother.
So number 9, what is one of your pet peeves?
Ooh. Oh, gosh. Oh, what's a pet peeve of mine? Okay, so yeah, because I'm still in the workforce and everything. So my pet peeve is when folks, pardon my French, but when folks bitch and complain about something and do not come to the table with a solution. That bothers me.
Wow.
Sometimes it's all right, just because if you want to get it off your chest, that's cool. If you go ahead and get it off your chest. But if that's just your constant, thing, that bothers me, because it's like you're not taking ownership. You can do more. Change it up. If it's bothering you that bad, do something about it. And it just annoys me when people just constantly complain, and they don't come to the table with, okay, well, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna change? Change something.
Right.
I mean, I'm just not one for this constant, oh, woe is me, oh, the world is bad, and blah, blah, blah. I'm just not that guy. To me, it's like, if something's wrong, if it's in my scope of control to be able to change it, you better know I'm about to do something to change it. Or you make a choice and you're just like, okay, I don't need this, I'm gonna cut it off.
Right.
I mean, and so if it's a person that's getting on your nerves, hey, you try and fix it as best as you can. And hey, if you can't, then you know what? Maybe God doesn't mean for that person to be with you or be, a part of your story.
Right.
So go ahead and move forward. And so, yeah, for me, just all that complaining. Nah, man. I'm glass half full. Don't bring all that mess to me. Don't be trying to bring down my day.
that is a very full and complete response Your pet peeve. It sounds like there were some names out there that should have been dropped, but I know how it goes. I understand.
Right? Come on now, come on.
All right. So number 10, the last one. What is your favorite album of all time?
Oh my God. Oh boy. Oh God, that's a tough one, Bryce. That's so tough. Favorite album of all time. You know what? Honestly, it would have to be Thriller. It would have to be Thriller. Just oh my God, just everything that was on that particular album. I PYT. I'm just trying to all the cuts that are going through my head. Billie Jean, Beat It.
Lady in My Life.
Oh my God, Lady in My Life. Dude, yeah, man. That song broke me down right there.
A lot.
Listen to my heart, lay your body close to mine. Let me fill you with my dreams. I can make you feel all right. Come on now. Come on now.
All right, Michael.
Listen, yeah, Thriller would have to be it, brother.
Okay. Well, that's not a bad choice.
Right. Oh, man. So that was your 10. See, this is why I should have went before you, because mine are just... they just don't compare to yours. So now
it's all good.
Mine are fluff, man. They fluff. They fluff compared to yours. You have some good questions. Mine are just they dumb. But as it is, I'm just gonna go ahead and ask them, and there you go. So, all right. So here are my 10 for you, Bryce.
Okay.
Favorite movie. What is your favorite movie?
Purple Rain.
Of all time.
Purple Rain.
Oh,
yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. And that didn't take you long to answer. That's good.
No, because first of all, for a movie of mine to be considered a favorite, it has to be about my favorite subject. And so it was either Purple Rain or The Five Heartbeats, or, it would have to be something like that.
Gotcha.
And since Prince was Prince.
Right. Very good. Okay, I like that answer, brother. Very, and that love for that purple. I lived in Minnesota for a while.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's right. We did our. What did we call that? The retreat or the? What did Chet call that? I don't know if it's a revival or when y'all came up there and we went to. Paisley Park.
Yeah. I don't know what Chet called it, but
there you go. Well, anyway, and so folks, if you have never gone to Paisley Park, go.
Definitely.
It's an incredible experience. So we just throwing shout outs everywhere.
Yeah.
So, yes. Shout out to Paisley Park. All right. Another, again, fluff. Vanilla or chocolate?
Vanilla.
Yeah?
Yeah, because most of the time when I'm dealing with ice cream, I'm putting it on top of something. So it's either on top of yellow cake and chocolate icing or on apple pie or on... it's going on top of something. So chocolate doesn't always go on top of something else. Vanilla, always up. Bread pudding,
Yeah.
Vanilla ice cream will always work in that scenario.
All right, that is a very true statement. All right, very good, sir. Kind of on the lines of what you asked me, but differently. Favorite gospel artist?
Oh. Now, and so artists could be a group, right?
That is correct.
Oh, that is tough. Because when it comes to gospel music, I have my favorite choirs, and then I have my favorite kind of like solo artists, and then my favorite kind of like studio groups. You know what? I'm have to be true to the game. I mean,
I figured this was going to be a good one for you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to have to go with Reverend Milton Brunson and the Thompson Community Singers.
Nice. All
yeah.
Right.
They just,
right.
I mean, it was between them and the Winans. And obviously those are two very different types of gospel. Or you have a choir gospel and you have like a studio vocal group gospel. But yeah, you know, Reverend Milton Brunson really, I grew up listening to a lot of gospel music, like the Hawkins family and the Crouch family and all of that. But Reverend Milton Brunson and the Thompson Community Singers were the first gospel group that I discovered on my own, independent of like my family playing it in the house.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have to claim them. Okay.
All right, that's hey, ain't nothing wrong with claiming them. That's good. I thought you were going to pick the Winans, but that's good that you mentioned them because at least I wasn't that far off.
Right.
All right. So third one again, fluff question, or fourth one actually, which is a fluff question: sweet or salty?
Oh, depends what it is. I mean, I guess more times than not sweet.
Okay.
Yeah.
More times than not sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Okay. If you could be a superhero for a day, would you be Superman, Batman, Aquaman, or Green Lantern?
I would have to say Superman because I would think in that 24-hour period, the likelihood of me coming across some kryptonite would be kind of low. So so that means I can do everything that those other ones can do, plus more.
On Batman, Aquaman, and Green Lantern. You're like, they low budget.
I mean, Superman can do everything they can do. I mean, he got one little weakness. And like I said, I like my chances of avoiding kryptonite for a day.
That's a great answer, dude. That's an awesome response. Oh man, yeah, that one, you got me on that one.
Sorry.
Oh goodness, they called them low budget. Like, be Superman, sure.
All right, here we go.
I'm gonna keep laughing now. You answer this next question. Oh man. Okay. Let me get myself together.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Okay, here we go. All right, day or night? Day or night? Which do you prefer?
Day.
All right. See, I told you that was a fluff one. Oh, I know the answer to this, I believe, but I don't believe our listeners do. Pancakes or waffles?
Oh, pancakes all day long.
So, what is it about pancakes and just that it's just like any day, all day over waffles?
Well, first of all, waffles to me are like a waste of pancake batter. I mean, no, it's all about making geometric shapes and it's just
okay.
And the syrup gets caught up in the crevices and pancakes. They have a nice consistency,
That's true.
And
that's very true.
They sop up the syrup really good. And
right.
and they're very filling. They like stick to your bones. So after you eat some pancakes, you're not hungry again for like another 5-6 hours.
That is true.
And
that is a very true statement.
Yeah, and the texture's great, and pancakes are awesome.
Okay, very good, very good response, sir. I still can't get off that other question. Anyway, so question number 8, favorite musical genre. So you did ask me something similar, but yeah, what is your favorite music genre?
I'm going to go with R&B and the rhythm and blues, and the reason why I'm going to go with it is because R&B is so broad that it kind of encompasses the other styles of the other genres I really like. So, there are R&B songs that can sound very gospelish. There are R&B songs that can sound very popish. There are R&B songs that can be very jazzy. There are R&B songs, that can be like kind of almost country type storytelling type songs.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it encompasses elements of all of those different genres. I can get all of that, kind of in R&B.
Okay, a good answer. I like that.
Thank you.
Okay, very nice, very nice. Okay, another fluff one. Ketchup or hot sauce?
Oh, it depends what it is. And sometimes it's a mix of both. But I guess I find myself putting hot sauce on more things than I put ketchup.
Oh, okay. Yep. All right. Very good. So that was question number 9. And question number 10.
Okay.
This one should be interesting. Aretha or Patty?
Ooh, I have to go with Aretha. And Cedric, I know you're mad out there, but the reason why I have to go with Aretha is obviously both of them were insane vocalists, right?
Right.
But Aretha was also an insane musician and songwriter.
That's right.
Which
That's right.
Patty really was not. Patty's just a singer. I don't mean just a singer, but other people wrote her material. I don't know of Patty playing any instruments. I mean, maybe she does, but I've never seen or heard anything about her playing an instrument before. And Aretha was like the whole package. I mean, she had the vocals. She could write. She was an amazing piano player. So I definitely would have to go with her. The Queen of Soul.
Queen of Soul. That's right. And listeners, y'all better know who we're talking about. Aretha Franklin and Patti LaBelle. If you don't know, stop listening. Go do some homework. And come back.
Exactly. Oh, my goodness. So this was good. I like this. You know what? We will definitely have to do this again because now we've kind of felt each other out a little bit. And we kind of know. But no, this was definitely entertaining.
And quietly, Bryce, what we could do is hopefully maybe even get some suggestions from our audience. So hopefully the listeners can post some questions. Just be like, hey, ask these questions. We would love to hear some of the things that you would ask us, for that matter.
How neat would it be to do a whole episode of questions that were submitted from the listeners?
Oh, man, that would be so awesome.
And then that way you could get either they can direct it to either you or I, or what they could do is they can say it's for both of us and we can both answer.
That's right. Yeah, so go to our website, folks. We've got the ability. You can submit questions there. Tell us how we're doing. If you like what you heard, if you're liking the episodes, the special episodes, whatever the case may be, come on and interact with us, man. We got a lot of time on our hands right now, so
this is the best time. Get it while you can.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So
go ahead, Bryce.
Well, I just wanted to remind them that we'll probably try to record something again in maybe 2 or 3 days. If we don't hear of anything interesting from any of you listeners, we kind of have a little pile of suggestions ourselves that we're looking at. So we'll come with a different type of episode, and hopefully it'll be entertaining to you. Hopefully this episode was entertaining to you. And Isaac, any final words?
No. I just still thinking about how you bust up Batman, Aquaman, and Green Lantern. You're like, no.
Well, obviously, listeners, we're going to laugh for a minute on this after we get off of this episode. But
have mercy.
Well, we're going to go ahead and give Isaac a break. So from your boy, Superman Bryce.
And your boy, Isaac.
We are Brothers on Tennis, and we'll talk to you in a couple of days. Take care.